Okay guys, so we're gonna tint this back window. I already put Baby Johnson, so I put Baby Johnson on the sponge, rub it, dry it, and it's same as dryer sheets. So let's start by putting some film on this. So I added the sheet, I put a little bit wet sponge, go across, and then add the film so it doesn't slide down. And then you add a little bit on the edges, just like that, to make a H pattern, just like that. And we can start shrinking. I will cut off the top edge because it's not needed here. So we're just gonna cut it off, get rid of it. Nope. Try when you're cutting, don't go deep into the glass, like I mean under the glass, because it will cut on the car. So make sure just tiny bit, have a small bit of blade. There you go. So now this is prepped for shrinking. This window is super easy. Another thing is, people tell me, like, you know, use dryer sheets. It's almost identical as if you put Baby Johnson shampoo, spread it, and with a heat gun dry it. Same as you can see, the film is loose. Just you have to make sure to dry it, you know, beforehand. All right, let's start shrinking. So we're gonna go from the middle, and I see there's a little bit sharper things on the glass. You always will see, you can scrape it off, or you use a soft card to shrink the film. And I go in sections, like a small section in these type of sections. Sometimes I shrink under a little bit, not the fingers top, but under it a little bit, and it spreads properly and packs down properly, as you can see. You can, if the window is very curved, you can always, you know, use your fingers to pull it, kind of shape it, because right now this window is super easy, you know, to shrink. I have zero, it's like I need zero effort to shrink it, literally. And I can do it a bit faster, but I just want to show you how it's done. You can see I go in sections, then you can go this side. If you spread it across and not shrink just one area at once, it's better that way, because then you won't have, you know, any issues. It will distribute the shrink, because film can shrink at certain point it stops shrinking, then you have issues. And you can do it slowly. You could do it like this, tiny bit, if you're doing it first time, you know. I'm doing on a low heat as well. I could shrink this probably in, I don't know, 1 minute, this window, but because I've been doing this for many years. Well, just for you, I'm showing slowly. And always start off with the easier windows. Don't go ahead and start tinting a Golf, you know, and some other cars that has crazy curves on the glass. Start off with the easier cars always, guys. When you do on a low heat, it's gonna take a little bit longer time, but then you have, like, because if it's too hot, you can over shrink the film and will be finished. So better do it slow with a low heat and just keep on shrinking it. So as I say, never over shrink one area. Go in sections, like this, you know. One line you do slowly, then you again do it, you know. Don't shrink in one area, because then you distribute the film, and you will not over shrink or run out of shrinking, because you can do that as well. As I said, you know, window film shrinks to a certain point and then it stops shrinking, and that's where people fail. So you need to distribute the film itself. Like my dotted matrix is running here somewhere. In theory I don't even need to shrink here, but I'll do it anyway, just for why not. And there you have it, fully shrunk window. Now we're gonna cut it out, get some light, and we're gonna cut it out where the dotted matrix is. By the way, when you're cutting out and the dotted matrix, don't go very close to it. Go a little bit, put some, I don't know, slightly a little bit over, because, you know, leave some extra in case your cut isn't that straight, because first time I guarantee you will not cut it super straight. So just in case you make a mistake. So let's get this window cut out to shape. Alright guys, so we have the lamp under, and we can see the dotted matrix. So just don't go too close to it, slightly cut bigger. I can go closer because I know what I'm doing, but you know, if you're doing it first time, just make sure to leave some space. You can adjust it from inside later down the line. I have help. So basically, he's helping me to see where the dotted matrix is. If you don't, you need a bigger lamp and put it on the, I don't know, just put it somewhere you will see the whole window then. This one is a tiny lamp, so you have to kind of follow it. And he's not doing the best job on, he's going further than my cut. Well, anyway. Let's cut it to shape. Always have a fresh new blade. That's important part. So let's start from the top. So never cut in one go. Cut in sections. As well, another little trick, if you don't have a lamp and you don't have anything to cut it with, use a white paper, just the A4 paper, and if somebody can hold it up to the glass, you will see the dotted matrix line. So it's a little trick, it's even sometimes better than the lamp itself. So just in case if you don't have the lamp at that time when you're trying to tint and you can't see where to cut. Okay. I'm gonna do it here. Ooh, can't see. From the underneath need, yeah, like this. Well, let's try here, because then I can rough cut it. Somewhere here. Alright. There's a light in the back window, and it's not giving me good view where it is. So I cut it where I saw it. Now I can just cut with a ruler the rest of it, or we can kind of try to get it. Well, I'll try. You shouldn't try if you're doing it first time. So there you go. You have it cut out. Shape, slowly take it off. Sometimes if you didn't cut it well, it might stick and you can rip the film. So just be careful when taking the cut off piece away. So you can over shrink if you want these little ends. I might do it actually, just so you don't need to tag them down afterwards when you apply the film, because it might come up these little fingers. So we could just shrink it. And there you go. There we have it. We're gonna apply it now from inside. So we're gonna prepare the window, clean the window, and apply. Alright guys, so we're gonna clean this window. We're gonna use plastic razor blade to go across the defroster lines because sometimes they're oxidized, you can feel them, they're rough, and then the film itself will not stick. It will give like a little bubble and you won't be able to stick it down. It will be difficult. There is possible ways of doing it by turning on the defroster lines. Sometimes they don't work. So yeah, so we're just gonna prepare this, spray it down a little bit, don't need to go crazy, and scrub it all across. There you go. Alright, so we can get really under this lamp, and I try to remove it, but the screws are tight. I don't know what's going on, so I don't want to break it, so we're just gonna slide the film under. So we will try as much as possible to clean under that light, tail light. So we spray it down, and we squeegee off the water. As you can see, clean it off, always clean it off. We get as much as we can. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this type of squeegee and get under the lamp. As you can see, didn't want to go there, but now we got it as much as possible. It's cutting it a little bit. Well, anyway, so now you clean all around, all the edges without touching the glass because you already cleaned it. So without touching it, clean it away all around the lamp because it might be in our way as we try to apply the film. So just clean it all around. The better you clean, the better results you're gonna get. Okay, so let's apply the film. So to apply the film, of course we need to spray it. No, I have a mix of Baby Johnson and water. It's best to get the filtered water. That's what we have. And if you have some board, it's amazing. If you don't, you can do it from the car. You can put this on the car and then peel off the liner. I'll spray a good bit where the lamp is, just in case it's not gonna wanna get in there. Today we're not, like most of the days we're tinting at very high temperature. Today we're doing it at a little bit lower. Now I have the garage doors slightly opened and it is windy, so I'm walking backwards. And now we're gonna apply the film. Now we need to get under that lamp. And here you have it. Get rid of all the air pockets. And perfect, guys. Now we're gonna check if everything is good. I think it's all good now around the lamp. But I know that I cut a straight line. If I don't have a gap here, you know, this area, it means I don't have it under the lamp itself either. So you can push it around with your fingers because you will feel it. If you're cracking something, you know, and there you go, we have it. We spray it. We can spray it. Actually, it's all wet. The film is all wet, so I don't even need to spray it at this point to tag it down. And here you go. Carefully, don't push too fast. You might crack the film. Slowly. If you're doing first time, need everything slowly. Now we do have the water under the lamp, so we will get rid of that as well. Just wanna clean off slightly all the water that is running down. So we have the water still stuck under the light. We could use this, but it's very tight fit. We can do slightly, but I don't wanna, in case it breaks. Like, we can actually get it out like that, to be honest. But the easier way, most likely you will not have this tool when you're tinting first time, and you might have this. So we're just gonna use the hard corner card, easy reach, to get the water out from under the light. Alright, let's check from outside how it looks. So, here you have it. Perfectly tinted window. Around the light, no water, everything as it should be. Alright guys, that's how you do the back window.